Michael Turner never dreamed a routine mountain bike ride in the foothills would nearly cost him his life. A fall at the end of his ride left his face impaled by a tree branch.
I landed with my face on a little fallen manzanita tree. I got up kind of right away and I went and I reached for my jaw because that was sort of where I thought I had broken my jaw.
While severely injured, Michael made it to the road where his girlfriend rushed him to a local hospital. Once there, the doctors knew Michael needed a higher level of care, so he was transported to the area's only Level 1 trauma center, Community Regional Medical Center.
I've been practicing for 40 years and I've never seen an injury like this to the face. This is very unique. I've seen gunshot wounds that were similar, but nothing like this is a foreign body impaling the parotid and the skull base all the way up to the jugular frame.
I couldn't move this entire half of my face at all, and I panicked a little bit.
Surgeon Brian Tonkinson explains his injury.
He fell onto the tree and the tree broke off inside of his skull. Underneath his skin, about an inch, is where the end of the stick started, and then the stick was 2.5 inches long, and it went all the way into the base of skull, or his brain blood supply, essentially.
Dr. Tonkinson led the special surgical team put together for Michael's surgery since his injury was so unusual, while Dr. Jerry Moore assisted.
The way Brian put this together and did it was fairly unique. I think it's because of his experience in Iraq. Gave him that background.
Recently retired from the military, Dr. Tonkinson has extensive surgical experience in combat situations.
When stationed in trauma surgery for the Army is more complicated than anything we can do in the civilian world. And when we do that in combat, we have teams of neurosurgeons, ENT doctors, and oral maxillofacial surgeons working together on any given case. And what we did for Michael is try to recreate that environment with the neurosurgeon on standby and the ENT doctor working together as a team in the base of the skull. Because of the injury that Michael had, timeliness was really important to do this operation.
Dr. Tonkinson said the team discussed the case beforehand and each one understood the overall plan. This would be a complicated surgery and every team member was prepared, even Michael.
Dr. Tonkinson, who was the main surgeon, he explained all the risks to me. It took me a couple days to really realize how much people were pulling for me here.
It was an 8-hour operation, but we have, I think, a good outcome in the future for this young man.
It was a miracle that we did it without any complication. There's about, that I had planned for, about 35 to 40 different complications that could have happened in the process of this operation. I think the way we had planned out how we were going to do it is much similar to what we would do in the Army as well, and in this case we did it without any complications at all.
From everything I hear, the surgery he performed on me was just miraculous, really unbelievable.
Both Doctors Moore and Tonkinson have great hopes for Michael, though it may take several months to see any improvement.
It had to be done. We didn't have a choice. So I prayed about it, and it went well. So I think the best of the best in this particular scenario for Michael.
We've given him every opportunity we can surgically for the nerve to recover.
I'm remaining hopeful too, I think I am a pretty positive person.
The team and the composition of the team worked out really well, making the operation truly miraculous.
It's moving, I'm really grateful.